There are some numbers that have real personality, numbers that are undeniably unique, filled with meaning. And today's number is none other than 17. This one, it's not just a number, it's practically a historical symbol. So first, what exactly is a prime number? A prime can't be divided. No one can get in except one and itself. Honest, stubborn, and independent. It's almost like the philosophy of a strong, upright individual. And among those primes, the seventh prime number is 17. Seventh. That's the number of perfection. Kind of mysterious, right? Oh, and speaking of which, the sixth prime, often called cursed, is the infamous 13. Friday the 13th didn't just come out of nowhere. Whoa. Now back to 17. This number appears frequently in biblical history, too often and in such important events that it's hard to chalk it up to coincidence. For example, the symbolic year of Adam's birth, the origin of mankind, is 4114 BC. And guess what? 4114 is 17 times 242. Whoa, could it be that the beginning of humanity is linked to 17? Methuselah, the longest living person in the Bible, supposedly lived to be 969. And yep, 969 is 17 times 57. Longevity is said to be a divine gift. And look at that, it connects to 17 again. There are tons of other major biblical events that are somehow tied to this number. If God had a mathematical formula for creating the universe, maybe his favorite number was 17? All right, now listen up, Korean test takers. This might give you goosebumps. Among all the short answer math questions in Korea's college entrance exam, CSAT, the most frequently correct answer is not 0, not 1, but 17. Did you know that? At this point, you start to think, what is it with this number 17? Could it be that math professors unconsciously lean toward it? It's as if they instinctively pick the purest number in math. And here's another fun one. Do you know which number appears the most in winning lottery combinations? Yup, you guessed it, number 17. Maybe 17 isn't just a number. It might be a key to good fortune. And there's more. The name that makes baseball fans' hearts race, Shohei Ohtani. No matter which team he joins, he always wears jersey number 17. If someone else already has it, they'll even trade that player to free it up. Seriously. So why 17? To Ohtani, 17 isn't just a number. It's a belief, a philosophy. Okay, maybe until now it's just sounded like random trivia. But let's take a more serious turn. Mathematically, 17 is quite extraordinary. German mathematician Carl Friedrich Gauss proved that a 17-sided polygon can be constructed perfectly with just a compass and straight edge. He was so impressed, he had a 17 gon engraved on his tombstone. Even a genius like Gauss couldn't help but be awed by the magic of 17. Also, Mozart's Symphony No. 17, K129, was composed when he was about 16. It's considered a turning point in showing the maturity of a young prodigy. Here, 17 becomes a moment of transformation, a leap toward creative completion. And in chemistry, chlorine, Cl, an element symbolizing disinfection, purification, and clarity, has the atomic number 17. Used to purify water and kill bacteria, chlorine represents cleansing, another link to 17. So you see, 17 isn't just a number, it's been a symbol of truth and turning points throughout history. When the U.S. admitted its 17th state, it marked the beginning of true expansion. Louis XVII of France became the last symbolic figure of the monarchy. Philosophers, scientists, and mathematicians all love this number. Maybe 17 is actually the smartest number we've been overlooking. It only allows one and itself, making it a symbol of honesty, strength, and maybe even a sign of victory. In math problems, in the Bible, in lotto, in baseball, it shows up everywhere. Oh, and both Steve Jobs and Bill Gates were born in 1955, which is 17 times 115. Albert Einstein also passed away in 1955, a year that marked a great turning point for science and innovation in human history. Once again, a multiple of 17. So from now on, whenever you see the number 17 out there somewhere, maybe just pause for a moment and think, could this be the moment where I do something great? Or maybe this week's lotto numbers? Haha. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit like and subscribe within 17 seconds.